What if I told you that the tech industry's frantic race for more computing power is, well, completely missing the point? Today, we're diving into the strategic mind of Huawei's founder, Ren Zhengfei. He's just laid out a vision for AI that seriously challenges some of Silicon Valley's biggest assumptions. And his roadmap, it hints at where the real money is going to be made. It's probably not where you think. And we're starting right here with this bombshell of a quote. Just think about that for a second. While the entire world is worried sick about GPU shortages, Ren Zhengfei is out here predicting a future of computing surplus. It's a bold claim, totally counterintuitive, and it is the absolute key to understanding a massive strategic shift in tech. You know, what's really fascinating about this prediction is how it totally reframes the AI conversation. This isn't just some casual forecast. Nope. It's the foundation of a whole new business philosophy that forces all of us to ask a much, much more important question. Exactly. I mean, if raw processing power becomes a cheap, abundant utility, like electricity or water, then the whole game has to change. It's no longer about who can build the biggest, baddest AI model. The new game is all about who can apply it most effectively to solve actual, real-world problems. And this leads us straight to his core idea. Now, Ren isn't talking about some distant sci-fi future here. His focus is laser sharp on the next 3 to 5 years. And the goal? Tangible economic impact. The question he's really asking is, how do we get AI out of our phone apps and into the very foundations of our economy, our factories, our mines, and our hospitals? And this chart just illustrates the sheer scale of his vision perfectly. He's predicting that the invention of AI models by tech companies, all that glamour and hype, will only account for a tiny 2% of the technology's total value. The other 98%, the lion's share of the opportunity, that's going to come from applying that AI to optimize every single other industry. And listen, these aren't just theories. He's pointing to concrete examples that are already happening. A 1% efficiency boost in steel might not sound like much, right? But at an industrial scale, that's a colossal economic win. We're talking about unmanned mines running safely deep underground, ports that are fully automated and moving goods 24/7, and AI helping doctors spot diseases earlier. This is the industrial AI revolution he's betting everything on. So, here's the crucial piece of the puzzle. For AI to work in all these real-world settings, it needs a nervous system. And that nervous system is a robust, high-speed network, constantly feeding it data and carrying out its commands. This one idea right here explains why Huawei is, at its heart, a communications technology company. The network is what turns isolated computing power into true applicable intelligence. All right, let's switch gears and talk about the second pillar of his strategy. This one is all about people and ideas. He's proposing a very disciplined two-track system for innovation that sets out super clear roles for universities and for corporations. He draws a really hard line here. He sees universities handling the 0 to 1 phase. That's the pure, foundational research where the whole goal is discovery. And hey, failure is actually seen as a valuable part of creating experts. Industry, on the other hand, handles the 1 to N part. Their job is to take those proven scientific principles and scale them into valuable, real-world products and services. I mean, this quote could not be clearer. He's basically arguing that if you ask universities to chase commercial profits, or you ask businesses to do purely academic research, you weaken both of them. For the whole system to move forward, each part has to focus exclusively on what it does best. It's a philosophy of pure specialization. So what does all this mean for the actual people on the ground, the scientists, the engineers, the future leaders? Well, he uses this fantastic analogy to explain his philosophy on developing talent. He tells the brightest minds to aim for Mount Everest, to go out and tackle the most difficult, the most abstract problems in their fields. But here's the brilliant part. He says even if you don't make it to the absolute summit, the journey itself gives you an incredible perspective. You can descend from those heights and apply that advanced knowledge to solve more practical problems, and you'll be one of the best in the world at it. Okay, let's bring all this home. Let's translate this entire vision into what it really means for you as an investor, an executive, or a trade partner. What are the actionable signals here? Because this is where understanding the strategic landscape becomes a real competitive advantage. And that's because when you can really grasp this national level strategy, you can align your own efforts so much more effectively. That's how you know China to do better business. You can save a ton of time and money by focusing on the sectors and partnerships that are truly primed for growth, simply because you understand the philosophy that's driving them forward. So, here are the crucial takeaways you need. First, your prime opportunities are in those 1 to N industrial applications, not necessarily the next big consumer app. Second, keep a close eye on the 0 to 1 research coming out of top universities. That's your early warning system for breakthrough tech. Third, realize that the talent pool is being engineered for practical, real-world problem solving. And finally, despite any headlines, the door for global collaboration, especially in that fundamental research, is still very much open. So this leaves us with a direct challenge. Ren Zhengfei has laid out a very, very clear roadmap. It's focused on industrial AI and specialized innovation. The critical question now is, seeing this, how will you adjust your own investment, partnership, and talent strategies to navigate this new landscape? Our goal on this channel is to bring you that practical knowledge to navigate business, investment, and economic trends in China. If you found this breakdown valuable, please press the like button and subscribe now for more actionable insights that are designed to create win-win solutions. Don't miss out on the possibility to understand and make money in trades with China. Thanks for watching.